If you are someone who doesn't like, crime, and you kind of like the idea of Donald Trump sending the military into cities to reduce crime, I just want to say that there's been reporting that it's costing about $1 million a day to have the National Guard in Washington. And so even if it's helping, even if it is fixing crime, it's not sustainable. Most people are agreeing that he's doing it to get us used to it. I've heard people say, fascism, when it comes in, when Hitler came in, it was an election. It wasn't tanks in the streets. And here we actually have the tanks in the streets. And still, people don't seem to be very concerned. I'm not an expert on this, but I do know that a lot of crime is rooted in poverty. People who are desperate turn to crime. And so there are different ways to fight crime. I know that there is a 70% reduction in criminality when children get to go to good pre-K. So investing in education would actually fix crime more than sending in the National Guard. And it would save lives because, children could grow up and not be criminals. And so spending $1 million a day in every American city to try to combat crime is not very fiscally conservative, and it's not very responsible, and it won't be effective because as soon as they leave, you'll still have a ton of people who aren't paid enough, who have no health care, who have underfunded education, and who turn to crime. There are a lot of things we could be doing to reduce crime. Sending in the military isn't one of them, unless you want to be an authoritarian ruler, unless you want to scare people into compliance. Then it makes perfect sense.